Alright everybody, just to say this first things first, I am by no means an aquarium technician, whatever you want to call them, aquarianist. This is just from personal experience. I've had plenty of tanks. That is obviously a reptile tank. This is an aquarium, and I have another aquarium over there, and I've had previous ones before these. I still have 3 tanks that are empty, don't even have anything in them. So, the problem with this tank is, very nice tank, but it needs resealed. So we are going to reseal it today. As you can see here, the silicone is missing in some places, which is no good at all because it'll leak. Now, these tanks are held together with 2 things. One, there's a very micro, it's like a super glue, I guess you could say, but it's an adhesive to glass and acrylic. So that behind this silicone is the glue that holds the panels together. We're not cutting that. We're not doing anything with that. The structural integrity of the tank will still be there. This is just the silicone that will add to the glue that's already on the panels. So if your tank is leaking, it could be the silicone in here. Got the silicone from PetSmart is like $8. But here's the time-consuming part. You're gonna need a razor, one of these straight cut scrapers, whatever you want to call them, razor blade, box knife. And basically you're going to go around and scrape all of this. Let me get a better picture here. Don't take the blade straight into the glass. You will scratch it. Now they do make this thing called cesium oxide, which can be buffed and take out scratches, but why create more work if you don't have to? So basically I'm going to start lifting some of this up here. Keep cutting into it, and then we'll be able to peel it up. Now I'm not cutting directly into the glass. I can still feel the silicone in the corner. Now you also want to remember too, be careful depending on where the angles that the glasses are adhered. Like let's say this panel is glued on directly on top of this bottom one. If you take this blade in straight in, you smash it in there, you might actually go through the glass. Now I've never had to take apart a tank, but people say you can use fishing line and stuff like that. If you're able to use fishing line, I'm sure you can damn well use a razor blade to get through that. So I'm not taking any chances on that, but if you think you can do that, maybe get one of them scraper things and smash it in there. But I'm going to take the long way because I know that that is going to work for sure. So we're going to get this off here. Now this is very time consuming. So I'm going to get this whole tank scraped out. And then I will be back with you guys. Alright guys, so after some trial and error with just either cutting in this way, cutting the lines, or pushing it, or even I tried taking both of my thumbs here, like this, and going down this way, and this way, this way, this way. Even then, the tip of your finger starts to hurt. I'll beat up. So what I found works for me is if you grab the front and the back of the blade, and stick it down in the corner, and kind of use it like a plow, as you can see. And it takes a good bit of force, but I'm able to do quite a bit at one time rather than scraping at it. It is tough stuff. It's like I got that one big strip there. Now this stuff is not flexible. It will break when you're trying to peel it up. It's not stretchy or anything. So yep, I'm gonna keep scraping this all out. Alright, so I managed to get it all scraped out for the most part from what I can see. So now we're going to take our handy shop vac, get this all sucked up. Got that all cleaned up. You can see that I still missed some here and there. I'm sure some people would probably consider that alright and just put it down anyway. But I'm going to try and clean that up a little more. So now that it's all scraped out, this stuff actually here is what's gluing the trim on the outside. I thought I was scraping at it like a dummy, thinking it was on the inside, silicone, but it's not. It's on the outside. So it's all fairly clean, just vacuumed. And the next step is what I'm going to do is wipe down the entire tank on the inside with acetone. Now what this is going to do is it's going to clean it up real well, and the silicone will adhere better. Don't use Windex, don't use any kind of cleaning product like 409 bleach or whatever, because that stuff actually leaves a film behind, and the silicone will not stick to that at all. Same thing goes for any kind of gasket maker on like car parts. You use carburetor cleaner, brake cleaner, or any of that kind of stuff, it leaves a film behind, and it actually can mess with the adhesive property of the silicone. So, alright, I'm going to get this all wiped out and then I'll be back. It's all been wiped down in the corners with the acetone. Next I'm going to give it one more quick vacuum to catch any little debris or anything that might still be in the corners from wiping. And then the next part would be the fun part, the sealant. And after the fun part, the aquarium sealant. This is from PetSmart, I think $8, it's 4.4 ounces. Should be enough to do this 75-gallon tank. Once this stuff is applied, if you've ever used caulking, it's basically the same idea, except this is going to need to sit for a lot longer. 24 hours without any movement or touching the panels, and 48 hours before you can even put water in it. So expect this to have to sit for a long time, probably 2 days at the most before you even think about doing anything with it. It says you can trim it after 24 hours, but if you do it right, you shouldn't even have to trim it, so let's see how this works. I'm going to start, I guess, with this back side here. Actually, I'll go around the bottom first.
So, we'll come here. Oh, yep, it's coming out. Now, it says not to use your finger, it says you just get powder or spoon stuff in. I am going to use my finger anyway. I touch chemicals in the garage all day long at work, so I don't care. This stuff's supposed to be non-toxic, so you're supposed to wipe it pretty quickly, but if I can get this all done at once, that would be fantastic. That way I'm not touching stuff with my silicone-filled finger. Now when you smear it, you're going to want to smear the bottom first, and drag your finger to the top corners. That way you can tuck the extra back in above the glass, rather than smear it down at the bottom and make it a puddle. This stuff is hard to clean up. I have used it previously, and it doesn't like to come off of stuff. This tube is pretty hard to squeeze. I'm going to set you guys down here in a second so I can get more of this done real quick with 2 hands. Just want a nice solid bead the whole way around the tank. Oh, there's still a spot there, but I don't really care, do I? As long as I don't have 75 gallons of water on my floor. My hands are cramping from scraping all this out of the razor blade.
Alright, we'll see how this works out. Take my finger here. It does spread pretty easily. And it is clear, so it may look like it's disappearing or something, but it's really not. And there's a good amount on there, so I didn't come up short. I can feel it. Come over here. Like I said, if you don't want to use your finger, don't. It says not to, but that's the worst that can happen. Alright, now this is now the bottom's done, now you can do the top, or the sides. You just want to drag it all the way up. You can see the extra sitting there on my finger. Straight up. And you get to the top. And just tuck the rest of that up in there. And we do the same thing to the other ones. Start at the bottom. All the way up. And tuck the extra up in there. Another one. Straight up. In the corner. This stuff does smell pretty funny too. It kind of smells like a really strong vinegar, which isn't usually what silicone smells like. So if you're wondering what it smells like, and up in the corner. All right, and that should be it. That's how to seal your tank. Alright, it's been almost 24 hours here. Everything's looking pretty good. Nice solid marks all the way around, no gaps or anything. As of right now, it's not tacky or anything. If you really wanted to, I guess you put water in it. Feels like a silicone to feel like when it's dry. But, you know, and again, I'm going to follow directions. I'm going to wait another day and then start setting up the cord and everything and fill it up with water and see how it works. I might not make a video on filling it up with water, but I will definitely make another video coming here shortly. I'm going to be making my own decor for the inside, so stay tuned for that.